So let's start off birthday vacation, da da da. I worked every holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and the guys that I work with. There's two other nurses that work the night shift. They would call me like the day before and like, can you come in and cover for me? I did that for Thanksgiving, so I actually worked 4 nights instead of 3. And then I think I did it for one other night. I know I turned them down on New Year's. I'm like, no, I'm tired. Give me a break. I'm getting old here. So anyway, all the holidays, and I did my holidays with my family like on Christmas. And then I ran and went to sleep and then went back. And I was tired. I was exhausted after it was all said and done. So I get off Monday morning, sleep my little bit of sleep, get up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Mom and I she goes to cardiac rehab now. So I go and I take her. It's at this place called New Heart, and I have a membership so I can go and work out. And so then it was like, I am on vacation. And so anyway, I took her again on Wednesday, I believe, because she goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. However, I didn't take her on Friday. Because I think that's the day it snowed. There was a snowstorm on Thursday. Anyway, one of those days, I want to say it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday. I drove up to Santa Fe and I went to my favorite museum, the Folk Art Museum. I loved it, had a great day, had a coffee, did, nice little fun day for me, okay? Mom went with me that day. My favorite museum. Oh, all times, I love that museum. So then, and we did a little shopping there and, come home. And the trip was planned for Friday. I was gonna go work out with Mom on Friday and then, take off. Thursday, huge snowstorm. I mean, no traveling on Thursday. However, the travel advisories were into Friday. And I was like, I'm leaving. I don't give a shit. I am going. And I just told my family, oh, don't worry, you guys know I won't. I'll just stay if I have to. But see, realistically, I already had plans. I had reservations here and I was gonna da-da-da-da. So anyway, I drove up to a resort. Oh God, my nose is running, sorry. I drove up to Ojo Caliente, which is natural mineral springs in northern New Mexico. Very off the beaten path, okay? So drove into Santa Fe, stopped at the National Cemetery, went to go visit my dad's grave, and then I drove into Ojo Caliente, and it is free to soak for New Mexicans on their birthday with an ID, right? I just found out about it, so I'm like, I am going. So wonderful resort, and they have several different like pools you can go into. Only one was enclosed. There was a copper and a soda, and I think it was the soda one that was enclosed. And it's supposed to be quiet, but there were people talking in there. I'm like, shh, I'm having my Zen moment. Anyway, it was fabulous. Talk about nice and relaxing. And when I got there, they were telling me, this pool is 100 and blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, but the temperature outside had to have definitely dropped the water a few degrees because the water was hot, don't get me wrong, but the one that was the hottest was the one that was enclosed. That was the soda. So then I went into the copper, then the soda, then the mineral, and there were a few mineral pools, and so I went into them. And there were people there, but not that many people. Seriously, it was cold outside. There was snow everywhere, right? Actually, the most snow that I saw was when I left there. So I soaked the afternoon away, and I actually had thought I was going to start off earlier and leave there earlier. Well, I didn't. The sun's going down. I'm like, I got to get the heck out of here, So I left. Sun's going down. I jump in the car and I'm on my way. Okay, so when I leave from there, the only way I could have driven on the interstate is to go all the way back to Santa Fe, which was like, it would be hours to do that and hours to keep on going. And so the route I was taking, excuse me, I'm like sweating like a pig all of a sudden. The route I was taking was through the ski resort areas and stuff, county roads to get to there, and then some. Oh my God, you guys, it is now dark, and these roads. I did not know this until I was deep into them, and there's nowhere to stop. Okay, once I get into the ski towns, the ski resort towns are so adorable, but there were snowdrifts taller than me, so they were probably about 5 feet. Okay. Anyway, so I get on my way. Angel Fire had the most snow. I mean, there were snowdrifts, seriously, snowdrifts, and just a lane cut into them. And the roads were snow packed and icy. However, I had the most fabulous time, you guys. It was dark. My headlights made the snow just glisten. It was beautiful, beautiful. Now, if you're like me, I live in the city. I just drive to work every day. I drive my mom to her little appointments and her things, and I'm just tootling around and, whatever. But I'm on this fabulous trip now, and I am going down windy mountain roads, and they're beautiful, and I'm pretty much, seriously, the only ones out there. Okay, caveat. It was not an ideal situation for a single woman to be driving in the middle of the night. No, it wasn't middle of the night. It was about, I got to the place that would have taken me approximately 2 hours. It took probably about 2.5 at 9 o'clock. Okay. So yeah, it took me a little while, but let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, it was just so beautiful. It was gorgeous. I was not worried. I was not freaked out. When I was going through the resort town and there was like a stoplight and I put on the brakes, I slid a little bit. And so I'm like, okay, this is pretty slippery, I was just cautious, but I wasn't freaked out. I was enjoying it. Oh my God. I found it to be so relaxing. I had no pressure from anybody trying to pass me or, oh my God, when there was somebody coming in the opposite direction, after they passed, snow was just like all over the windshield. I'm like, oh my God, I can't see. I couldn't see. It was like freaky deaky. I saw a few snow plows. Anyway, so then I made it into Raton.